Hello everyone and welcome to Jeannie's Palette. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick little painting that's a great Easter project. Fun for everyone ages 1 to 100. Just need a few supplies and we're going to go over those right now. First, I highly recommend an apron or an old t-shirt, old clothes of some sort, and because I already have paint all over me and all I have done is open my paint. Then we need some paper or tablecloth, something to cover up your work surface, especially if you're using the dining room table. We don't want to get paint all over that. I'm using latex acrylic paint, which cleans up fairly easily as long as you wash it right away before it dries. It is a little more challenging once it has dried on surfaces, especially carpets and things of that nature. Hands washes off easily with soap and water, non-toxic as long as you don't eat it. Next, you're going to need a canvas. I have a 6x8 canvas here. That is because it's going to be quick for me to show you how to do it. And also, those guys, our little artists who are 1 to 3 years old, don't really have a long attention span, and this is going to be the best size canvas for them. Every artist needs a palette for their paints. I use styrofoam or paper plates, usually styrofoam. They work really well, and then you can just throw them in the trash. I'm going to need a roll of masking tape, which we won't use the whole roll, obviously, but we need some masking tape. Our paintbrush, we need just a few cotton balls and a clothespin. And of course, paint. I'm using only 3 colors today. You can use as many as you want, depending on what kind of look you're looking for with your painting. Next, we're going to prepare our canvas, getting it ready to paint. I've already torn one long strip of tape and stuck it on. I tear it. I like the jagged edge look, but if you want a more finished look, I suggest scissors. Then we take a smaller piece to make our cross. And stick it on. Make sure it's nice and firm so we don't get paint under it. And that's that. Okay, I always recommend just 1/4 size of a quarter paint dollop on your palette. It'll dry really quickly. We don't want to be wasteful, and this is a plenty, about the size of a quarter. Now we're going to make our paintbrush. Make our little cotton ball. Sometimes they're a little too fuzzy. I like to roll them in my hand, squish them out so that it doesn't have all those free little fibers. A few won't matter, but if it's fuzzy, it's not going to work too well. Okay, I'm going to take our clothespin, and we go. Start with one color at a time. Sometimes those kiddos want you to put more on a plate than that. We're just going to work with one color at a time. When we're done with that, we're finished with it, and we'll move on to another one. I'm going to use the yellow first and start right around the edge, trying to when it's done, it's going to look kind of like the heart, the cross is glowing, like a holy cross. Now what your kids may end up doing, especially your younger ones, they like to paint the cross, and that's okay, you know, but they think they're done once they do that. So you're going to have to help them and remind them we got to go all around the cross. We got to give it a little light, make it shine. They're turning the light on that cross. We're letting Jesus' light shine. Here we are, letting everybody see his light in our painting. You go all the way out to the edge if you want. It's fine, whatever they want to do. Try to keep them close to, see, here's what I mean when that fuzz starts happening. I'm losing control of my brush. Okay, my palette's in my way. I'm gonna head on off to the side here. I think that is pretty good. Okay, next I've chosen a darker color. This is lavender. You can choose a dark purple, any color you like, but I always think of purple at Easter. It's a sign of royalty, and what more royal than our king? And we're going to start here. You know, they're not going to want to get on what they just painted. It's okay, just encourage them to stamp it out all around, make it pretty. Add some color on that white. Try to get them to cover up the white as best they can. Some of the edges look real good when we're done. If you like, you can also wet your cotton ball just a tiny bit, damp it, squeeze out the water. It'll help with these fuzzies a little. Just not taking the time to do that. Now, so we still have some white, but we have another color we're going to put on. But we need to paint our edges. We don't want to hang it on our wall with this white edge showing like that. So we're going to paint those edges. I need a new cotton ball. Okay, so younger artists are going to want to use their little brush like a brush anyway, so it's okay. This is a good place to do it, is here on this edge. You don't have to dab it, you can brush it, and don't get upset if they want to do the same thing on their painting. It's theirs. It's going to look great no matter what. And we'll do all 4 edges like that. So all my edges are done all the way around. And I'm ready for my 3rd color. This is going to be my last color, but if you want a more colorful painting, it's entirely up to you. Keep going as long as you want. And so this one, I'm just going to dab in there. I might have got too much up there. It's okay. It's just paint. Oops. Oh, I'm kind of letting this teal blue sky shine through for us here. Covering up whatever white we have left. And that is that. Almost. I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. Okay. So now we're done painting. So we have to let it dry. We don't want to be ripping the tape off until it dries. And you can, but it may end up smearing your project. So go get a drink, have lunch, have a nap, and come back and peel your tape. Okay, we're done. Our tape and paint have dried, and we've peeled off the tape and revealed our beautiful cross with the holy light glowing around it, and it's ready for hanging. Nothing special. You can use the little rim on the back, just hang it on a little nail. or get a little easel, prop it up. It's very small, this one. And you're ready for Easter. Thank you so much for joining me today with this little simple project. I will be posting more projects to come, I hope, and enjoy painting and creating.